Good afternoon. My name is Cameron Heston. I am currently a junior enrolled in the Culinary Arts program at the Lorain County JVS. Here I am presenting to you Culinary Math Management. Now, my question to you is, have you ever wanted to prepare a dinner party for a group of 12, but you weren't really sure how much to make or how much it was going to cost you? During my presentation, I am going to show you how much this delicious meal is going to cost before you even send out the invite. Now, throughout this project, I utilized all parts of the FCCLA planning process. My first step was to identify my concerns, which were identifying the cost correctly, completing this in a timely manner, submitting the project correctly, and the oral presentation process. My next step was to set my goal, which was completing the Culinary Math Management event in March of 2021 at the Lorain County JVS, thanks to resources from the internet, Chef Mikic, my hospitality instructor, and Mr. Keenan, who is my math instructor. Next, I wanted to form a plan, which was determining the cost per portion and providing a 28% food cost for the recipes provided by the FCCLA organization. Afterwards, I had to act upon my plan, which was calculating recipe conversion, figuring the correct calculations of measurement conversions, identifying the as-purchased quantity, and determining the edible portion quantity. And to follow up, I enjoyed doing this project and now feel confident in menu management and what all of these new terms mean and how to use them. What I've got here is my online authorization form. Now, let me take you through the steps of what I had to do for this Culinary Math Management event, starting with the bechamel recipe. We're going to have 1 gallon of a portion. Our total recipe cost is going to be $5.40, and our menu price at 28% food cost is going to be $19.29. Now, we're going to have our sample here, which is the whole unsalted butter from that bechamel recipe. Our original amount is going to be 8 ounces, and our unit cost is going to be $3.39 per pound. Now, what you're going to want to do is $3.39 divided by 16 ounces. Hold on. The way that I got 16 ounces was because a pound equals out to 16 ounces. Now, $3.39 divided by 16 ounces. That equals out to 0.211. You want to multiply 0.211 by 8 ounces, which is your original amount, and you would get 1.688. Since we're working with money here, we want to round that up to $1.69, which is your total cost for the ingredient. Next, we're going to have the marinara recipe at a number of portions is 3 gallons. Now, for the total recipe cost, it's going to be $32.50. However, for your menu price at 28% food cost, that's going to be $116.07. And now for the Sicilian lasagna recipe, we're going to have 1 4-inch hotel pan, which is going to leave off 12 slices. Your total recipe cost is going to be $42.04, and your menu price at 28% food cost is going to be $150.14. Now for your Sicilian lasagna plate up, that's going to be obviously 1 serving, and your total recipe cost is going to be $4.84, and your menu price at 28% food cost is going to be $17.29. Now, let me take you through these 4 steps here: the recipe conversion, the measurement conversion, the as-purchased quantity, and the edible portion quantity. And let's start off with the recipe conversion. We want to figure out the conversion factor and the total converted amount. Now, in order to figure out the conversion factor, we're going to have the new yield over the old yield, otherwise known as the new yield divided by the old yield, and that would be your conversion factor. Now, we took the Sicilian lasagna, for example. Our new yield is going to be 5 4-inch hotel pans instead of just 1. So our new yield is going to be 5, and our old yield is going to be 1. 5 divided by 1 equals out to 5. So our conversion factor is 5. So 3 pounds multiplied by 5 equals out to 15 pounds, or 48 ounces multiplied by 5 equals out to 240 ounces. Now for the measurement conversion, I took the bechamel from the Sicilian lasagna recipe, and we want to change gallons to ounces. So 128 ounces equals out to a gallon. So you would do $5.40 divided by 128. Once you get that, you want to multiply that by 30 ounces, and that would get you to $1.27. Now, even then, right here, it shows 16 ounces equals out to a pound. Now for your as purchased quantity, I know this looks like a lot. Your as purchased quantity is the portion of food that is in the raw state before any cutting, processing, or cooking has occurred. For example, I took the ground beef and the mild Italian sausage from the Sicilian lasagna. Now, let's say you want to calculate your yield percentage. You have three options here. You can take the yield percentage, and that can equal out to the edible portion divided by the as purchased. You can take your edible portion, and that would equal out the as purchased multiplied by the yield percentage. Or you can take the as purchased, and that would equal out to the edible portion divided by the yield percentage. Now for your benefits and features, we're going to have, let me take you through here. A feature is what a product has, whereas a benefit is what a given feature means to your prospect in terms of emotion and passion. Now the difference between these two are that a feature is a part of your product or service, while a benefit is a positive impact on your customer. Now for your neutralizers, that's going to be what's going to help the profit, or what you can buy in bulk. Now for example, this would be the number 10 cans of tomatoes for the marinara recipe. And for the counters of the menu item provided, we're going to have what's going to hurt the profit margin. Or you can say it's what you're unable to buy in bulk. Now continuing on with the as purchased quantity, we have the 4 P's of sale: product, place, price, and promotion. Product involves the manufacture of a tangible product as well as of services. Place involves getting the product to the customer and defines the location where the product or service is to be sold. Price involves research, determination, planning, and careful consideration. And promotion involves commitment, enthusiasm, and respect in getting your marketing messages to your targeted audience. And now for your edible portion quantity, we have the weight, volume, or count of the product after it has been cleaned, peeled, or fabricated and is ready for use. Now for example, I chose the portion piece of lasagna from the Sicilian lasagna plate-up recipe. Now in conclusion, I learned a lot from this culinary math management event, starting from neutralizers and ending to as purchased and edible portion quantities. Now I am definitely glad to know that I could make Sicilian lasagna for friends and family at home for just $4.84 per serving, whereas it would cost $17.29. That is almost $18 if I were to purchase it from a restaurant. I hope you enjoyed and have a great day.